theater of the absurd. We're live.
Hey! And I am rather absurd.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
I don't think about H-Mart, guys. I'm always thinking about H-Mart, though.
I was thinking about bubble tea, and I never ended up getting it today, and I'm sad.
I know. I like what you sent me, though. It was, you know the fusion from Dragon Ball Z, where they're like, fusion, and they touch fingers? Yeah. Well, it was a picture of Boba Fett and Mr. T, and then they were doing the fusion, it becomes Boba Tea, and I was like, oh, excellent. Eric sent it to me and was like, you need this tea.
It's true.
We're so busy, though.
They only sell it till midnight, so you gotta get on that. Get on that.
So the last thing that we did was kill
a toad.
A giant toad.
And then there was that shadowy thing that was attacking...
and we can't find it.
Nope, it disappeared.
It was a Hezru. First of all.
It's Hezru.
Did you guys update your XP after our fight last week?
I did. Oh yeah, sorry. My XP total is 10,425. 10,425.
Okay, good. I did do it right. Sweet.
I don't know why. I just thought of an old Man Stroke Woman bit, which is a sketch comedy show from BBC 3 years ago. And there's just they would do the same bits over and over again. And they would ask this guy like for a number, and he'd be like, 4. And they'd be like, well, usually there's more. He goes 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, because usually there's 4.
All the 4s.
And that's what I was just like, what's your XP? It's 4. Your XP is 4. It's 4, 4, 4, 4.
That makes sense.
4, 4, 4, 4.
How far?
And just until they get, you just keep saying 4 until they get enough numbers, and they go great, and then you fuck off for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done. I managed my XP.
4.
So we did that. There is something. Yeah, there's a spooky boy in the shadows, and there's still something on this this dais, right?
Yeah, there are 2.
You're now in. You went one floor down. There's no book here.
No, yeah. There's columns and like 2 pools in the middle, right?
Too lazy to get the version of the map that doesn't have Skelly boys all over it.
This triangle thing, that's what I was calling a dais, sorry.
Yeah, there's like a open sarcophagus in it, big deal.
Let's go look at it.
I love that look, you're like, open.
Is this sarcophagus lid?
Everything in here is open. This is a tomb that's been raided already.
Is it 10 pounds or lighter? Can I lift that tomb?
No, you can't lift the lid.
Marcus hand!
Marcus hand! Every time. Is it 10 pounds or lighter?
You know, I don't think they can say Bigby's hand in their TV show because they don't have a D&D license. They can't say the name, trademark things.
He says Scanlan's hand.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
They won't be able to have a lithids in their show, though, right? Or
they won't be able to just say half the stuff they say.
Yeah. Unless...
They made it work.
Yeah.
They said Chenga. It was fine.
Chenga.
I mean, that's...
My safe word is mommy.
A fuck room?
That's what I heard. I can't believe
you're a lot smarter than we give you credit for. Yup, I'm a genius.
Yep, I'm a genius. Look, Scanlan, my hand's in the booty.
Yeah, like, they can't have Vecna be the end boss, right? Because Vecna's owned by Wizards of the Coast, so...
Who knows? Maybe they used all their budget to get that name. I feel like we don't need anything else.
I feel like there'd be a D&D logo somewhere on the thing.
Vecna of royalties. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway,
the long arm of Vecna.
So the 4 pools. So there's 2 on each side of the room. Is there anything in that middle other than those skeletons that aren't technically there?
Yeah, there's an open sarcophagus.
No, I mean like in between the you know how there's 2 pools on each side, and then there's like a stand there.
No. Those are just so those stairs they're like it's the same texture that they used to the room above.
Oh, okay.
It's like a prefab, and they were like, what if we just carve the same thing here? It looks good, and then it leads into an ossuary. An ossuary being a place where they store bones.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they store birds.
Yes.
Bird bones. We've got hollow bones syndrome.
I can't remember if we answered this Do we know where that demon comes from? Like, do we know like what fucking plane it's from or dimension it's from?
The abyss.
It's from the
Abyss.
Yeah,
abyss.
demons come from the abyss. Yes.
Yeah,
Chaotic evil.
So you can't really reason. Well, I guess we could have tried, but it wouldn't really.
Oh, no. I was not implying that we should have reasoned with him. I was more
Oh
thinking...
no, I was going to, and then you guys attacked it, so it doesn't matter.
It's a giant fucking frog!
You know, I think we would have known it was from the abyss sooner had it been the face made out of water.
I get it.
And and no one has detect magic that's not a spell, right? No one has like a cantrip type version. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Dang.
I do have identify, but that is for items, not
I feel like
for
I
magic.
have some sort of magic, but not
You have
using
shadow magic that doesn't help you identify.
I know, but can we do pass without a trace? Yeah.
Yes, you
I have
can. Yeah. You want to be stealthy? Yeah.
Do we want to just go into the next room? Like, do we want to go straight?
I do, yes. Since
Everything
we're here,
is open. You guys can explore. You can dig
I
around.
prefer
But
going
that
gay, but if we
creature
have to go
is-
straight, I will.
that creature is...
Do we
Yeah.
want to look in the sarcophagus?
I do want to look inside the sarcophagus, but also, Dave, I had not forgotten. They're full-on shadow creature who's going to keep probably swooping at us until we get it.
Yep.
I say we take a gander at the sarcophagus.
Excellent. That's gander.
I'm just making bird jokes for some weird reason. I don't know.
This is a bird day. Remember when that ossuary got broken in Hamilton at the airport?
Remember for the 3 weeks when everything was a bones or a no bones day, and that just doesn't exist
Yeah.
anymore? That fad is gone.
Osteomancy?
pretty
No,
funny.
it's still happening. He's still doing a bones and no bones day. The people just aren't paying attention to it anymore.
Bones.
You peer into the sarcophagus and you see a dry, dusty
Bones.
bone.
Just one?
No
big
bones.
is it?
There are bones. Do you want to count them?
No.
Yeah.
Touch them.
There's a lot in the human body.
I'm a
Just leave it
genius.
at
You figure there's probably like 1 or 2 missing, but none that seem super important.
Maybe he just lost his funny bone
Oh,
too early in life.
Do we want to check these connecting rooms or do we want to go through the big door?
Let's go through the big door first.
Sure.
Big door.
All right.
Big door.
You
Big
proceed.
door.
So there's a lot of iconography here.
Ah.
Not least of which is a lot of wolves.
I love wolves.
Yeah.
Me, not Xanon.
But like wolves with black fur.
Ooh. Dark wolves.
Does can I roll a history
Nature?
check?
They just seem like wolves with black fur. They don't seem.
Yeah, I didn't need you to roll.
Sometimes you don't
Like
need
it
to
is
roll.
Historically, wolves do come in black. Yes.
I do.
There's a black and gray
Yeah, I know.
variant.
It's possible that I might know this.
You know it. You're good.
I spent a lot of time reading.
Yeah,
Inside you, there are
I'm
two
saying
wolves.
you do.
One has dark fur.
Sometimes, like
I
if you roll really well in your knowledge wolf check, and be like, yeah, like wolves travel in packs, and you like.
Does the iconography look like the wolves are like gathering around the central character?
No, it's
on-
just like a wolf.
Oh, okay.
Like it's probably someone's crest, right?
Is it? Crest.
Geralt
Is it
was here.
stylized in any particular way?
No, it just looks like a wolf, a painted wolf.
Okay.
Hey, Dareleth, do you know anything about any wolves in relation to the gods?
Well, I was gonna make a religion check, but I don't know. David makes it sound like it's really plain. Like, is there anything that stands out, or that I could roll a religion check on about the configuration of the way it's drawn?
You don't
and how
get the sense that it's a holy thing. It's probably
Okay.
Ben
you
Rear.
know.
Yeah, it seems like something related to a
Who's ever's
family's history.
tomb? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tomb, not so much a religion, unfortunately.
We had some sort of
We've
check
moved.
based on historical facts, like a history check.
All right, roll.
So-
Yeah. Go, Bandy, roll a history
4.
check. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's
Four.
gonna be great when I get critical failure. But I didn't. I got a 23.
That is unfortunately not high enough because this is incredibly obscure.
4.
This is this is pre-recorded history.
Oh
my God.
What would the roll be for that? I was just wondering, out of curiosity.
25 to 30.
Oh, close.
Because
though.
30
Close.
is considered a near impossible task.
Yeah.
So
I
Bambi
was
could have
close.
passed.
That was really
Yeah,
close.
I was
Yeah, you were
close.
very close. Yeah.
Hmm.
With a little guidance roll, maybe you would have succeeded, but
I did not have that, so that's
Well,
okay.
can we say that she determined that this is such an obscure thing that it predates recorded history?
I mean, we kind of
Like, it's old.
we kind of figured that already. Like I took rubbings from one of the walls.
yeah, and it was old Eluskin, which hasn't been
Yeah.
used since like.
Me and Eric are like 5-year-olds every
Now-
time.
Also,
And-
keep in mind that recorded history in different areas means different things, right? Like recorded history in the Dales is like 9,000 years ago. Recorded history here could be anywhere from like 500 to
Yeah.
So
We did. We also did find a talisman with a flat, like with a wolf on it. So like that. I mean, that
the
track.
wolf- it's a paw. Yeah, that's a paw. Yeah.
Suspicious.
We should have said
She's rubbing
4-year-olds.
all the walls.
You should have said 4-year-olds.
4-year-olds.
Here we
What?
4.
No, us. We hear like one phrase and then it's like stuck all night, and we're like, "Hey."
So there's a bunch of little tiny fires in here, like you've seen everywhere else.
Mhm.
There is a trail of ichor leading into the end
What's ichor?
room. Ichor?
Ichor is like a bodily fluid.
Yeah.
It comes from a monster. It's
A
not
spicy bodily
Makes
fluid.
sense that it's leading to the end.
Yeah, it's,
Spicy?
it's leading deeper and deeper into
Yeah.
the bowels of El Diablo here.
Is it like a thick trail of it, or is it like drops?
No, it's more like
I can't.
like it gets thicker as it goes in. Let me put it that
magic
way.
missile. Attacking the darkness.
Does
You know
it
that's
just
a Dan
randomly
Harmon
start?
bit? Does it what?
Does it just randomly start somewhere?
Yeah,
Which is where? In front of us?
somewhere around you. And actually,
a giant snail, guys.
You can see it.
All of the checks.
What's the word? Not fulminating. What's it when you turn from like a solid to subliminating?
Oh, that's good.
It's just like slowly disappearing in front of you, as in like the ichor from the creature you killed earlier. The demonic ichor, like when you kill a demon or something that's not from this plane, right? Its body. Because it's not a physical creature, right? It's the idea of a thing. It's the idea of a demon. You summon the idea, so it's made of energy manifest into matter. So when you destroy it, you can't destroy matter. You can't destroy energy. So it slowly just dissipates, going back into
It goes back to the
nothingness.
plane. Yeah.
Like it's
So
the
don't
idea of
lick
it
through
goes
the
back.
ichor.
Can we
That's all I'm
see?
saying.
No, never.
Can we see what's on the ceiling?
It's an arch ceiling. You see these.
But nothing
There's
of
no
significance is up
murals
there.
or anything. The ceiling is pretty sparse. The ceiling is very Spartan. It's just clearly designed to just hold.
I'm more worried of
Okay,
a creature
well,
being up there.
Trail
And,
since it's,
Yeah, like
since
a
it's going
goon.
away.
Demon.
Could I? Is there any way for me to capture like some of that ichor in like a bottle using my alchemical supplies?
Yeah, it'll take a bit because you need to collect fiendish essence. The problem is that it doesn't want to stay here anymore, right? So typically you have to like send it through a few alchemical processes. So you can roll, but it's going to take you like 10 minutes to go through. So it's up to you.
Do it.
Can I do it, guys? I mean, you guys
Sounds
can
like
do
a
other stuff while I do
good
it.
idea.
good.
Yeah, I will.
We
do
can
that.
look at
Well, I just wanna make sure the
the
trail doesn't disappear in that
Yeah.
time. That's the thing.
Do you want to follow? Do you want to follow the trail and like I can hang out here with my buddies?
Can you make your homunculus do it?
No.
Oh, dang
It's
it.
too complicated.
Can your homunculus come with us? In case we need to throw it at him?
Boldly? Absolutely not.
Yes.
He's a good boy, and I refuse to let
Yes.
him perish under your clumsy hand.
Clumsy.
true.
I have an artist.
We don't have rope trick. Well die. We need Bambi.
You'll
I
throw
don't
him at the
know.
first thing
Run.
you see, just to see what happens.
Twirling my
okay,
bow
he's
staff.
more than 10 pounds.
Looking
You're
at-
fine.
I do agree with Derelette that we should probably follow it before it disappears.
Yeah,
You can stay behind if you want.
Follow the yellow ick road.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Fala, fala, fala.
Okay, Banby, go ahead and make me a. You can add intelligence plus proficiency because I assume you're proficient in an alchemist's kit.
I am indeed.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll that as you start to work.
Okay.
Bum, bum,
That's 16
bum,
plus 7, so that's another 23.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so you can mark on your character sheet demonic ichor.
Neat. Rare.
Good
Definitely
band
worth
name.
collecting.
Unfortunately, you're not sure what
Ourselves that
type
group
of demon,
demonic ichor.
so
Mm-hmm.
you
Demonic
can see it.
core.
The rest of you proceed deeper and deeper into the chamber.
Ichor.
When you get to here,
Mhm.
you notice there is a somewhat faded what's the word I'm looking for? Not tapestry.
Tapestries.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Banner?
No.
I don't know.
Is that on the floor or on the?
Schedule?
It's on the floor, yeah.
Runner?
Tapestries are hung.
Runner? Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But it's a big, it's a big wolf paw, black wolf paw that matches the amulet you guys found.
Mm,
I'll do like wolves.
this is a fight.
I'm ready. We're the boss fight.
The door in front is slightly ajar. And you hear the sounds of struggle on the other side. Not like huffing and puffing, but like the sounds of like almost like wild animals fighting.
Yeah.
But scarier than that. Like fucking like giant bears
Something.
and yeah.
Oh boy,
I
we
think we
ready?
should probably wait for Banby. Like the Ichor trail leads into this chamber, right?
Yeah, now
Oh,
we
yeah.
know. We gotta be
Oh, yeah.
very
Well,
quiet.
We're
It's
not gonna-
real
we're not
thick
gonna-
over here.
Okay, that's fine then. You know what? Let's just back off and go back.
This
So
area
we're
is
all together.
lousy with ichor. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we didn't lose the trail and we know where it is. Let's not split up for this part.
So we go back to Bambi and we're like, there's some fucked up shit down that way.
Very important for wolves. So
There's some
Well,
fucked up
I've
shit.
got a bottle of some fucked up shit, so let's.
there's a whole floor bit where we're going, so we
Actually,
can get more.
why don't I go ahead and actually read what this place looks like?
Oh no!
Sounds good.
As you descend the stairs westward, which is you guys coming down the stairs here, to the third level, you can see wonderfully carved flagstone and trampled rugs covered in the remains of perhaps 100 or more skeletons. There are more sarcophagi here than on the previous levels combined. Tucked neatly into ossuaries to the north and south, dozens of braziers filled with blue witchlight illuminate the grandest hall you've seen thus far. Pillars 30 feet tall rise up to the arched ceiling above. To the west, a decorated frame leads to two sets of steps, illuminated by yet more blue witchlight braziers. At the top of the stairs is inlaid mosaic depicting... Oh, I'm sorry, it's a mosaic. It's not... I thought it was supposed to be woven. But it's
That
a
makes
mosaic
sense.
depicting a wolf's paw, the same image you saw at the entrance to this crypt. The doors beyond lead into a chamber with glowing light peeking through.
So that's the door that's ajar.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So not only are there
That's
animal
fair.
sounds, but there's also glowing light, so that's even better.
Everything you need for a great Friday night.
Well, the last
Tuesday
thing we need
night,
is
rather.
like a scent of sulfur or something too. But let's not. That's not.
Around here we call that brimstone.
Fresh out of it.
Around these parts we call that brimstone.
Is anybody injured?
That's fire and
Actually,
brimstone. I don't think so.
I still am. I'm just wondering, like,
I'm like a little hurt.
But mostly emotionally.
Yeah.
is everybody
No, I
else?
could take some healing.
Yeah, that's what I want to do before we step
Like
in.
a
here.
good 10, 15, 16 points. Whatever you can get.
What is everybody good, or does everyone need healing? Because I can do
I think I took, like, I was the one that was getting hit and hitting in that last
the
battle,
most.
so.
Right. Okay.
I don't think Eric's been hit for 5 fights.
No. But I've been knocked out for,
Yeah,
5 out
like-
of 6.
Yeah, at least.
Oh.
But I've been making fun of things.
Muted.
Yep, not anymore. Am I? I'm not anymore, right?
No,
that was just
Yeah,
for lore.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to let you know before you go.
I was like, oh, red light. God damn it. Don't worry. Only part of it was funny.
So you guys are gonna wait until you're all together then before you proceed through.
Yeah.
Yeah. We discussed the fucked up shit.
We're all about friendship.
I can't
Okay.
figure out where it's coming from. Like I don't like I like obviously it's demonic, but like I have no idea what this is. Like I don't know. But like I got some.
Well, now you know what it
Fantastic.
is, right? Sicker?
No,
Demonic?
we already knew it was ichor.
There's some long nerdy explanation as to how you have to trap the essence with like first you use an acid and that converts it to this and then you use the base and then it converts it back and then you've got yourself
Ecker.
you know
Got the echo of an ichor.
the,
The Ecker?
Well, and-
Like trying to
And-
capture a fart. You know, he's like,
I've
it's just
seen Jack. I know it's possible.
Um,
All right. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, possibly a few times. Okay, so that gives you
lay
back
those
8.
cannons on Xanon. Let's go.
What are you down till now? With
I'm at 22 hit points out of 38.
okay, I'll do it again. Another 6. So
What was the
do you-
first amount?
8
Oh, 8.
so
Yeah.
14.
When you said it was
How did you-
arched,
Oh, cool.
it's like buttresses arched, or is it just...
I don't think they discovered buttresses but just arch.
Okay.
Just like something in like a lot of times you read D&D
Sometimes you gotta arch your
dungeons.
buttresses, you know?
A lot of times in D&D, it'll just say it's a flat ceiling, and I'm like, that's physically not possible. It would collapse.
It's just boring.
Every ceiling has to be arched, unless it's magical. And, like, every dungeon can't be fucking held up by magic. Every dungeon? Every dungeon?
What's your hit points at now?
33 out of 38?
33.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's like
Pretty good.
Should
staglights
be
or
good.
anything like that
Okay.
hanging.
No, this is a
Bill, you're the one who took
Like
Purposely.
proper one.
There's no stalactites, no stalagmites. It's all, this is not a cavern. This is, well,
But it could have been like a mixture of both was where I was going.
no, this place is
All right.
100%.
I just need to hold back some just in case, so we'll keep it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
So yeah, so we just wait till Manby shows up and then
As you as you wait for Banby and heal
Yeah.
Xanon, the sounds of struggle beyond eventually fade to silence.
Ah, they must have felt
There's
much
one
better
more.
now. It's all good now. Sleep.
Worse. I
Sleep.
think that might be worse.
Oh boy.
I mean, let's go. Can we do like the Scooby-Doo walk?
Hold on. Now here's my spells. My spells do good here. So before we go, I have Pass Without a Trace, and Silence, and Darkness, and Dark Vision. So
Let's
I'm
pass.
gonna use it.
How many people can pass without a trace cover?
It's everybody within a certain distance of her.
Quick, get on Xanon.
It's like within 20 or 30 feet.
Oh.
You get plus
yeah,
10
I
to
cast
your
it on
stealth.
myself. I don't know the.
Now, keep in mind, a
It lasts an
bonus to
hour.
your stealth doesn't mean anything if there's literally nowhere for you to hide, right?
I know.
So
I don't know if they're right at the door or not. I don't know.
I-
now
Maybe
you
like-
It's a
can
dark-
hide. You can hide in dim light, which this place does not have a lot of because there's these braziers everywhere, right?
Mhm.
They produce bright light. This place is actually fairly well lit for how creepy it is.
Okay,
Someone
so step
d-
1, open the door just a little bit.
How about I open it with Mage Hand,
And
like
then-
slowly?
Yeah.
Open the door just a little bit, and then throw darkness in there.
You go to push the door open with Mage Hand.
Slowly.
Sure.
Just in-
Slowly. The door doesn't creak.
Oh, nice.
It's been,
Well
I wouldn't
oiled.
say maintained, but it was built very well.
Unlike the doors of my house.
And then the fucking
No.
Outpost 31 music comes on. Perfect.
Am I gonna cast darkness in now? Or should I wait? Should I hold it?
And eventually, so eventually the door, and there's just at the end of the room. Well, let me describe the room for you. 9 pools of that same glowing green liquid
You.
spread out before you, They begin at 5 feet in diameter at the fringe and grow larger until the ones in the center of the room are nearly 10 feet in diameter. They're filled with more of the same unidentifiable liquid, emitting an eerie green glow. 2 more pools as large as those in the previous levels flank a dais upon which rests the most ornate sarcophagus you have seen thus far. 4 braziers cast their eerie blue flickering light up the sides and the banners that hang above on the sides of the sarcophagus. You see a specter of a warrior clad in wicked armor before you, standing upon the dais, and in front of him well, you waited long enough that the corpses of whatever was being ripped apart in here are now disintegrating into nothing.
Spooky.
Bambi, go say hi.
And he says, "Are you coming in?"
Knows we're there.
Okay.
I guess we won't. I guess no pass without a trace then.
Nope.
Okay. I respond holding the sign of Kelemvor, and I say, "Are we welcome to enter?"
Oh, the eye roll.
I will not harm you, if that's what you're asking.
I walk in first.
Yeah, I like this.
I very tactfully put Dellenfeldly back in my bag.
Good choice.
He is very unhappy, and you can hear his chittering as I just closed up the bag of holding.
So we've entered the room now?
Sure.
I'm entering for sure.
Yeah,
He's not attacking you. There is like demonic ichor, just like he's clearly ripped apart
Yep.
a lot of demons in here. And he says, more mighty adventurers before me. To what do I owe the pleasure?
So we were asked to come and destroy the mighty evil plaguing this place.
Irelithfel is just standing, nodding. As he
Yes.
looks on as usual.
The eagle must die.
And as you can perhaps see, we have been fighting the evil that we have found. Obviously, not as well as you.
I'm sure he's not that impressed.
I mean, I
There
think
was
I'm
a
doing it
very
pretty
big
well.
deal.
I think I've been doing pretty well. I punched that toad, you know.
To
So you're
death?
welcome. There's one less you had to get, you know.
I made fun of it.
We are, as you have pointed out, adventurers, and we have been tasked, as my diminutive friend here has outlined. We've been tasked to remove some great evil from the valley, and we do not know what it is, but I presume that demons in this sacred place is not meant to be. So if you could provide us with any information, perhaps this issue from the lower planes, we could resolve together, perhaps.
You
Sacred to
suggest any form
whom?
of fiendship?
Sorry, I missed. There was 2 talking there. Sacred to whom?
Sacred to whom?
Do you mean?
Is this place not profane to you?
Well, I did not want to speak out of turn. It does bother me, but I'm always willing to speak and parley, as it were. What manner of spirit are you, and who are you, or who were you, if I might be allowed
Do you wish
ask?
to hear my tale? It is long in the telling.
Oh yes, very much so. I'm pulling out a
I'm
notebook.
immediately sitting down crisscross applesauce.
I believe the answer has been made plain.
Like this,
Right, no
both
notes.
staffs already across.
In life, I was Kresselack the Black Wolf. In death, I am nothing, a mere shadow cursed to haunt these halls.
As a young man, I was a conqueror. I ravaged the land and brought all who opposed me under my rule. I built a kingdom upon the corpses of my enemies, and I reveled in the glories of war. In time, though, my sword grew heavy, my aim less true, and I realized I was growing old. I know fear for the first time. Realizing that death would claim me, one day I returned to my homeland. For months I pondered what course I should pursue in my remaining years. I thought of my kingdom and all that I had fought to create, but it was meaningless to me. A kingdom lasts a lifetime, but death is an eternity. I decided to forsake all that I had wrought in life for a place in the afterlife. I commanded the construction of this tomb in the utmost secrecy, squandering the wealth of my kingdom doing so. Upon its completion, I traveled here with my most faithful to survey the work. As all was in order, I slew the workers and buried them in the Vial outside. My faithful I sacrificed to become the guardian of this tomb. Finally, I sacrificed myself to my god, hoping to stand at his side in the land of the dead. Little did I know that my actions would instead bind me to these halls for all time. I have had centuries to reflect upon my life and my deeds, and perhaps this is my just reward for all I wrought. Perhaps this is what justice is. If it is evil you seek, you needst look beyond. Before you I stand. I am not the evil that eats at the heart of Kuldahar. For that monster you must seek elsewhere. I care not at all whether you believe my tale or my accusations. I am centuries dead and bound to these halls for all time. I cared even less for the living or their gathering places. If Kuldahar is beset by evil, it is not by my hand. Go seek your villain elsewhere.
Oh.
Well,
Now imagine that, but it's Tony J's voice, because that's who originally did this.
Man.
You can find it on YouTube.
You know, it wasn't the best story I've ever heard, but it was
God.
pretty cool. So, I guess we'll
wait,
take
are we
it.
allowed to critique it? Yeah, I thought he sped up too much in the middle.
Care, he says.
I mean, fair. I mean, so to be fair,
So, If you're
did-
bound in here, like
Yeah.
to this hall,
Yeah.
like, is there a specific perimeter where you like can't go any further? Like, is it like if you try
He
to walk
just,
out?
when you ask questions like that, he just ignores you. Like he just doesn't care.
Oh.
I mean, fair.
He's dealt with
That
thousands of
sucks,
people
man.
like
That
us.
sucks.
No.
He's
It really sucks.
you're not even the you're not even the first adventurers to come here.
Yeah. He's
And if you've noted, like when you talk, like all of his guardians are dead, as well.
Yeah.
So, like, if you ever leave and come back, like, is there anything you want? Like, do you want a sandwich? Do you like it? Do you know what a taco
I
is?
cannot eat.
Have you
I
had a
cannot
taco?
sleep. I cannot live. I cannot die. I cannot be banished.
Can you read? Do you like a book?
Did
There's a really creepy chained up one in that other room.
Yeah. What's up with that book?
What's up? Is that your book? Did you write it? Were you that bored?
Because I mean, if that is your book, like maybe I mean, it's been a long time, but like maybe you
It's priceless.
no, I'm just thinking the lady that sent us here.
Mm-hmm.
Was she sure the evil was from this area?
We still have to. We
She
still have
actually-
to clarify whether or not this is what she's talking about. I don't think it is actually.
So
Yeah, he's saying it's not.
just a very very quietly, just guys. She sent us. I believe her exact words were that which cannot be destroyed.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I make a roll to
What?
remember whether or not that was actually what was said? Because I don't remember that. Is that something I can roll for? I really don't remember that.
No, for
If you don't remember, maybe your
Well,
character doesn't remember.
I
Well, that's
wrote
exactly
down
why
that
I
we have
wanna
to remove
roll.
corruption
My character's
from the
better than me.
crypt. That's what I wrote.
Hmm?
She told us we had to remove corruption from the crypt.
Oh, okay. But he made the crypt, so
No,
He
no.
didn't
Well,
make it. He did not make
oh,
this
he
place.
filled it. He filled it.
Down to
He
the
filled it.
I just want to ask him then. What is the nature of these things that you've been fighting? Why are they here?
For some time now, these fiends have been invading my crypt, seemingly with the intent to slay me, which is obviously impossible. So it's about the most fun I've had in centuries.
So they just keep coming? How long has it been going on?
Days don't mean anything to me.
Reasonable.
And do you know where they're coming from?
Somewhere outside the veil. I can sense everything within this veil. I sensed your presence when you entered.
All right, so
I've
they're
been
not,
following you for some time.
but the fiends are not coming from your crypt. They're coming from outside. Okay.
My god would have nothing to do with these creatures.
Sir, go ahead, Bambi.
Aerolith, what about your god?
I didn't want to bring that up yet. Just hold on.
You can't hear me, I'm whispering. I'm very quiet. I'm a good whisperer.
The book upstairs my friends brought up. What is the nature of that tome? Why does it...
Something to do with that my head priest, probably, who is sacrificed himself in my service and has since been destroyed by other adventurers.
Sorry.
Who slayed all of my guardians.
Sorry.
Maybe.
What
It
was
wasn't
that?
us. We don't have to apologize. I was just wondering.
I know
so,
it wasn't you. It happened
Can we
centuries
touch
ago.
Was
I
this
thought time was
this priest
if we-
loyal to you, though? I'm just concerned about the nature of this structure.
You'd be mad if we take the book. Is
I
it
don't
yours?
care.
He doesn't care.
Guys, we can take the book.
No, we're not touching that. Who was your god in life?
Or death.
Is he no longer of interest to mortals? Has he faded from memory? Miracle?
Believe it or not, have come and
Oh,
gone.
this
Miracle
joke
is
last
still of interest. Yes.
I got some bad news for you. In your god being cool, he's definitely not cool, and he's definitely doing this to you. He's a dick.
Okay, we don't know that. Hang on.
It's definitely him. He's definitely doing it. Him or one of his buddies.
I like to imagine
One of his
Aerolith Bell,
buddies.
like, just sort of standing here, you know, like, looking down, like, downtrodden as he does in most adventures.
I want to kind of look around the room and be like, oh, Miracle, he's the one with it's the triangle and the skull in the
Yes.
middle. That makes a lot of
Yes.
sense. Everything is like
Yeah, it's a
triangles.
skull and
skulls.
triangle. Skull.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, I get it now. Lots of bones.
Not the bees.
Yeah, no, it's definitely him. I think he's just torturing you because he's an asshole. I mean, sorry, I get that he's your god, but
You're saying
All
he
right.
Faye ruined his life?
definitely.
Okay,
So rude.
I myself have questions of why the gods do what they do, so I have some sympathy for your situation. We are but playthings for the greater powers, and it does not always go the way that we believe it should go. One would expect that of gods, I suppose. I am a follower of Kelemvor, one who has come long after Miracle's time, though Miracle is still a presence in the realms. My patron is now the Lord of Death, of Judgment, of fair judgment in the afterlife. If you wish, I may attempt to free you from this place, if that is your choice, and we will see if Kelemvor answers my call.
That's really cool, man. That's a great idea.
He explains again that the purpose of this to be an effigy to Miracle was so that he would stand at the right hand of his god.
Oh,
If
okay.
he's not going to get to like be the right hand of a god, he doesn't just want like death, right? He wanted to continue to rule his kingdom in the afterlife.
Okay, sorry.
And
I
this is
misunderstood.
what he was. Yeah, he's not like this isn't Jon Stewart crossing over. You know, this is the uncles from Casper. They didn't want to give up their money, Eric.
Okay, I didn't get that reference.
Well,
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, I don't know why I'm talking in that voice. I was going to say, like, Jon Stewart, like, a Green Lantern?
Is that did I get the name wrong? Is it not Jon Stewart?
The Green Lantern? Yeah.
Maybe.
No, not Jon Stewart.
Oh.
I mean, like, the comedian? Because I think a Green Lantern when people say that first.
John Edward. My bad.
John Edwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't laugh at your reference.
Institution the
I didn't
Universe
like it.
Award. I remember. Yeah, my bad.
God.
No, that was good. I just wanted to make sure I understood. It's like Green Lantern. He's not greedy.
Sorry, I meant a different generic Englishman's name.
Understandable. D&D, chock full of all those Jon Stewarts.
Oh man.
Well, you know.
I don't know that Miracle has the desire or the power to bring you what you wish, to bring you to his right hand. I don't know if he's abandoned his followers or not. His plans are mired in corruption and darkness, as are all gods. So you can see that I speak truth. I am not just saying this because Miracle may be opposed to my lord. I disbelieve that gods actually make their choices in our benefit. So if you wish to pass on this offer, I will leave and I'll let you reflect on this for however long before another one as I, who is connected to the true Lord of Death, may grant you at least some semblance of...
A semblance of being a slave in the afterlife.
No, Kelemvor does not
No,
enslave those who go to the
Thank
afterlife.
you.
Kelemvor judges
You
and
sound like
sends
those
you
people
to
that
where
go
you
door to
will.
door and are like, "Hello, have you heard about your god Kelemvor?" And like won't leave.
I suspect one as powerful as you will probably find yourself judged, but I also suspect one as powerful as you may find yourself in a place where you may yet find glory again, probably in the lower planes. I will be honest.
I can't tell
But
if he's picking a
imagine-
fight.
Imagine
I'm like, we're good. We
that
can leave. We can touch the
challenge
door
again to rise,
This
take
is,
on those.
now.
this
Xanon
is
starts
the
to fall
opposite of
asleep.
a suicide helpline. You're trying to convince an immortal to die.
Yeah.
Well, exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, this guy is an affront to Kelemvor, right? Like, Kelemvor's
Yeah,
like,
I
no.
Oh, I
This
know.
is-
No, this is bad.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out another way instead of just trying to. He's gonna kick
I will
our
say this
ass.
is the first time that I, Bambi, am agog at how rude you are to another human being. I'm moderately impressed, but I'm like,
no, it's amazing.
You're
even I
upset.
know.
You're upset that Darelithfel's being rude to someone who slew all of his servants and followers.
Oh,
No,
no,
after-
I'm not upset. I'm just.
Darylith's usually the more controlled one. And we're like,
Yeah. Normally, I'm the one being rude and getting in trouble. I'm shocked. I'm not upset. I'm pretty impressed.
Anyway, like what I'm trying is, and if it's not coming
He's
across,
like, I'm not done.
I'm saying I can't do what he wants, and we are not on the same side. But if it should please him for him to go to where he is supposed to go, which is what my God does, is arrange for where those who have lived and died must go into the great wheel. I am certain one as powerful as you will find your way out again if you are willing to take on the challenge of the lower planes.
Kelemvor is a travel agent of the dead.
In a way, for the purposes of this adventure, yes.
No. No, Kresselack the Black Wolf has no interest in leaving behind. Like, he is so attached to all this.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Get the mosaic.
Well,
he didn't seem all that
Well,
happy to be
that's-
stuck here, so that's why I thought I'd offer.
Yeah, but he's, just because he's depressed doesn't mean he wants to.
listen,
die.
we need some sort of supernatural therapist to come start seeing him at least once a week.
Well,
Seriously.
well, I tried. All right. Fine.
Listen, that's
One
not
last
your
question
training.
Before we
It's
go,
okay.
Call
Yes.
yourself the, the
We have-
Kresselack, the Black Wolf and everything. Can you turn into a wolf? Just once, please, before we go, please.
That's not.
Maybe.
Are we not fighting him?
We're not fighting him.
Okay, cool.
Not depression. You don't fight someone with depression.
I don't think we can fight this guy.
Try to give
He
him the tools.
can't be killed.
I didn't. I said what I said.
Oh my god.
Marcus,
Well, I do
do
have that
any of
new
us look like we
gnome
want to
character
die?
made, so
Do you see the amount of demon blood that's
There's
been
100
found
bodies
in this room.
outside. There's
Didn't it all
100
dissipate?
He does not speak for me. I want to be very clear.
dissipated lower planes denizens.
You guys fought one Hezru, right? Which is a weaker than normal Hezru. And that was a pretty good fight. Right? That was fun for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, fair.
He doesn't have weapons.
Fun for me,
either.
too, honestly.
I see where this is going.
What he was fighting. He might have been fighting something much worse from the lower planes. So
I'll leave him with a gift, you know. If there's a little bit of demon blood left, I'm just gonna kind of take my bow staff and draw him a little picture of a little wolf, just like a little cute, like smiley wolf, not a little fierce wolf. And I'm gonna say, thank you for your time, wolf man, and thank you for this cool little thing that's gonna help me.
He's a specter, right?
Oh,
He is not. He is not.
Yeah.
You could not define him by like a wraith or a specter. I said
Yeah.
the specter of, as in like
Gender,
the
binary,
general
the
term. But
spectrum does not apply to this man. He is a wolf man.
his spirit is bound to this place, and presumably, as long as one exists, the other will as well.
you mentioned evil did not start here, or it's not emanating from here. Do you happen to know?
It's not his. Yeah.
It's not
Do you happen to know? So me talking to him. Do you happen to know where it's coming from?
Yeah,
Like a compass.
I
In
sense it.
Mr. I can sense all.
I'm sorry.
this rapist. I'm glad he's got patience.
Kresselack or me?
Kresselack,
yeah.
more so than the DM.
It's like it's like they've been here for 4 years.
It's been 87 years.
I mean, like, part of me is just like he could just rip you in half, and that would be the end of the game.
Yeah,
I
but we're
know.
using him.
I'm trying to like.
Let me start the gnome adventure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
as
we're
bardic
charming.
gnome. Not entirely a bad move.
No, I've got.
Dwarven bards.
Don't worry, when he wants you to leave, I've got the thing he says when you don't talk to him anymore.
All right.
He says, "I sense a great evil beneath the great oak. The spirits that flit through the veil are not always those of whom I sacrifice. Some have slipped through from elsewhere. I recall a spirit of great despair some time ago calling out, crying into the void. It, like me, is bound to its location. Perhaps the method of her death was similar to mine, a sacrifice of the self. I doubt it will be as willing to parley as I. I do not know the tale of the spirit, but I am certain there are those within the warmth of the oak that do."
Huh.
Time to go to see a tree.
Go back
Well,
to the
thank
lady.
you, great king.
Beneath Kuldahar. Beneath.
That's a little more problematic.
That's not good.
I mean, beneath can mean more than one thing.
Yes,
Oh,
beneath
yeah.
the tree. Beneath the tree. Beneath the city.
Literally, physically, emotionally.
It's in a mountain. Remember.
Lies.
Oh,
Hmm.
So we got
yeah.
to go into some other caves. It's not just the Veil of
Caves.
Shadows.
Or it could just be down the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Or it could be in the sewers? Hmm.
There's no sewers, Eric.
Oh, I thought that was the city around the
It's not
tree.
a city. There's like 50 people there. It's
I imagine things
village.
differently.
Yeah, he's like,
Very often, yes.
The tree is fucking massive.
Yeah.
It is city-sized. Yeah.
There's like 12 buildings.
Okay. Well,
And
Okay.
I have to scale down to my imagination for that.
No, the tree is very thick, and the number of buildings is very few.
I mean, the
That's
tree's not just thick. Keep in mind, the Spine of the World mountains stretch into the sky. Like, they're like
Yeah.
thousands of feet tall. And the tree itself is like 1,000 feet tall.
Spooky.
It's grand fantasy, right? Everything
Yeah,
else
no,
is
Yes, no. I'm very excited. I'm very pleased.
It's like an avatar tree.
specific.
yeah, Avatar tree.
Well, thank you. We will take our leave. I hope you find what you find, although my god does not.
I just give him one of these.
Again, your god's a real dick. Like, if you can find a
I drag
way,
her out as she says this.
I'm just saying he's not nice.
I ask that you leave me to my rest now. There is nothing more that either of us can do for the other.
Night, night.
Sorry.
Door closes.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, wait, it's a good door.
Yeah, I make a squeaky noise on purpose.
Don't use the mage hand to close the door.
Oh, I was just going to say
That'd
that.
That's cheesy.
That would be
Wave
easy
goodbye with the
shit.
mage hand.
You could probably close it.
Yeah.
Cheesy.
Gives him a little shotgun on the way out.
Marcus hand.
Moses can't be the party wipe, guys.
Scanlan's hand is like a powerful, like 3rd level spell or 2nd level, I think, and yours is a cantrip.
That's how it goes.
Let's do a quick confab, baby. Just a confab.
I'm sure he can.
Should we leave the veil before we have a confab?
This whole structure is his, so.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not sure. I'm not trying
just
to
wanted
be.
to say that out loud.
It's not just the structure.
He asked
Did
us
that
to
voice
leave
just
him to
come
his
up?
rest.
Let's leave the veil. Let's leave the veil and then talk.
Well, what was Bambi going to say before we take like the hour to leave? Oh, what? That broke up.
He said
So,
he doesn't care about
she had to get the book.
Cool book.
Let's get the
It's a cool book.
Yeah, he just said it was one of his
Let's do it.
fucking around.
Get the book.
Cool book.
See
Yeah, no, I do really want that book.
Wow. Okay, I was willing to leave that because that's also bad news. So
You know that?
Spooky bad guy, who's not really that bad. He's just like
we're-
here.
we're-
Well, he's pretty bad. He killed a lot of people.
we represent.
he's very evil.
Yeah.
Something I know we can loot from him that he cares nothing about. You know.
And if-
Looting, we are clearing the
He's
tomb.
he's going to kill us.
If the book is bad, we can always just leave it with that witch lady that left our party a while ago.
Oh yes. In that snowbank. That's fine. Well, let's go take a look at the book since you guys are interested in it. But I am.
Take a look.
Not so sure
It's
about
in
this.
a book. Reading Rainbow.
Human blood book. I mean,
Send more messages to other elements within the Forgotten Realms to deal with this shit.
this pedestal supports a large book that has been secured to it by a chain. Careful inspection of the book reveals its pages to be crafted of human skin. Each page is covered in neat script written in blood.
It's a Silence of the Lambs.
Can we
book,
read it, or is it
right?
also Old Aluskan?
Old Aluskan.
Okay. I know that he can hear us, but that's fine. Because I just want to just throw this out there. This was obviously like a weird red herring at this point, right? Because if
Not necessarily. It could be completely related to this whole thing.
oh yes, no, but I mean, I don't mean like us coming here as a red herring. I mean us being sent here as the red herring by this woman.
Oh, we're doing player talk right now. Okay, I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
We're using our superhero names.
Red herrings. I've not seen such a fish.
Well, the water's like frozen over. All the lakes, like the little fishies are frozen right now. I haven't seen any red herring.
Knucklehead trout.
You're right.
Knuckleheads.
Anyway, yeah, no, I feel you. We've been bamboozled by the druid lady.
Well, like, and so like
It's possible.
That's
So
the
they're on
first time you didn't call her the sexy druid lady. I feel like there's some growth here.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
we were
less
I was
sexy
trying
now.
something. There was like a little bit of chemistry there, you know?
Yes, I would agree with that. But now she's betrayed us, so she is now in the.
Her life
Well,
is
it-
forfeit.
I don't think that she's
Friend
well, she hasn't betrayed us so much as she just like this is she set us an impossible task, a task that cannot be done.
Listen,
no.
John Wick completed an impossible task, so it must
We
be
were
possible.
trying to enter
None
her
of us
town
lost a
and like,
dog.
look
We don't have that
at
kind of
it.
motivation.
But also, she
I lost
could
the whole
just, like,
family. That's pretty
her
close.
shadows and not realize it's coming from her.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't really know what's happening about all that. I mean, I think we need to find out more from other sources. That
Are you
is an
saying we need to
interesting
get to the root of the problem?
Again, one of my favorite weapons in these games, the root of the problem. It's a club that does acid damage. It's really
Hey,
good.
I'm pouring another glass.
Are we taking the book? Or are we leaving the creepy?
See, we do need to talk about your drinking on stream because it is probably breaking TOS.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually looked
We
it up.
can't see it.
and
It's fine.
Drinking is not a TOS issue, but doing dumb things while drunk is.
Oh,
Blatant,
well,
blatant
D&D is pretty
alcoholism.
dumb. Let's be fair.
Well, as long as I don't fire a live firearm or something like that, I think we're okay.
Please don't do
I thought
that.
this was. I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
It's not.
Oh,
It's Germany.
Oh.
that's a gamer poop reference.
Yep. I'm glad you got it.
Oh my! Of course I got it. I love gamer poop. This is America. Let's change the subject. This is Germany.
This is Germany.
But sorry, Xanon, you were saying, or
I'm
not
delighted.
Xanon, Britt, you were saying.
Xanon and Bryn are the same person. I don't know if you noticed that.
That's not true. Xanon has an accent.
And Xanon
Bryn
also
can sing.
does some dumb shit that I'm like, Xanon, honey, why?
Baby.
It's acting.
It's endearing.
I like it all.
Terrible roles, actually, and I'm just...
Yeah.
I'm just excited for the day we inevitably all get to hang out in person. We go, Brittany, just climb that fence, and then you just start
She'll
climbing.
fucking do it.
Joke that I climb everything.
Should have told us that.
He'd be like, can you climb that? And I'm like already halfway up.
I miss my
Totally.
climbing 20s.
Right?
Listen, they can be your climbing 30s if you really want.
But
That's how
not,
you- that's how you
not the
break it.
climbing 40s. That just no.
Run off the
Over
balcony,
the hill.
whatever.
We have two problems. We need to find out what's happening with the tree, or beneath the tree, whatever that means. And we can't obviously go to the person who sent us. And secondly, we have this book. So I don't know. Do you guys want this thing? I mean, I'm not so keen on carrying an artifact of miracle, but
So I don't want to like touch it a whole long term, but here's the thing. I feel like we can't just roll back up to the
No.
we can't just roll back up to
You're right.
Kuldahar and be like, yo, didn't solve that problem, let me in.
no, you're right. You're right.
The book, and we could be like, hey, we killed a bunch of shit here. We found this spooky book, but like,
Can we take a step back to somehow you guys freeing this book from its chain? How do you
Yeah, no.
manage that?
Yeah, I know. We can't do that part
going
yet. That's the
through
thing. We haven't.
chain.
I have Smith's tools and Tinkerer's tools. You're gonna tell me that I can't figure out how to bust a chain?
It's an artifact of miracle. I'm not
Maybe it's
sure it's a
good.
normal chain.
I'm
you
rolling
saying
an Arcana check on the
you'll
chain.
never
Hundreds of people
chain?
died for this book.
There are no runes on the chain.
All right. Okay.
I got a 13. Are these magic chains?
Oh no! You actually
Without-
touched it.
Without a detect magic spell, there'd be no way to. There's no obvious,
Okay.
external.
Wait,
So if we get
wait.
party
wait.
wipe, the first character we make is somebody with detect magic. Okay, guys, that's just.
I have detect magic.
I have identify. I have identify,
you
and I
do?
can use it as a ritual.
It's a first level spell for me. Yeah.
I
Wait.
have identify.
Wait, this whole time you've had detect magic?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, but
Marcus
he
has a
hasn't
lot.
been using. He doesn't. He's not a
It takes
ritual
spell
caster.
slots.
Yeah. So I'd have to use a spell slot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
that's a shame.
5
But
spell
this is-
slots already. What are you talking about?
I only have 4.
This is an object, and I can touch it and cast identify as a ritual. And I will
Just
do
like-
that.
The chain is not affected by any spells,
Interesting.
which is what, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's when we get over to identify. We'll
If
tell
it is
you
a
the
magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn the
Right.
properties and how to use them, whether or not it requires attunement, and how many charges that it
Okay.
has. And
So
you
it's
also learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they
Okay.
are. If the item was
Technically, this-
created by a spell.
So it was not created by a spell. It's not being affected by magic, and it has no intrinsic magical properties.
I
I'm
thought it was.
busting
You'll
it
break
with my
the chain.
Smith tools.
Oh boy, I was going to at least cast shield on you first, but go for it.
Cast shield on me.
Do I actually even have that now?
You mean Shield of Faith?
Shield of
I
Faith.
can't remember what
Oh,
it was I cast on.
love type
Yeah,
Shield of
shield.
Faith.
Because shield is a reaction.
Yes.
Shield of Faith, that's right. I cast Shield
I miss
of Faith.
old
That's
Shield. It just lasted a minute and 8 magic missiles.
right. Loved it.
Okay, you spend. I guess I'll get some dice.
I guess I'll
4
hydrate.
days.
Xanon goes back to sleep again. Gotta get those micro naps where she can.
Micro naps.
Pulls a potato out of her
D8.
pocket. Nibbles on the raw
You spend
potato.
5 minutes breaking this chain. And it eventually comes loose, and you're able to take the book. Now, there's still some chain on the book.
Bambi, I am
Naturally.
very impressed.
But remember, the book is made of human skin written in human blood, so,
Yeah,
you get that going for you.
Do you
How
want
heavy
me to
is it?
carry that?
Pull your sleeves up and touch
Oh, it's
it.
probably
or
like 15 pounds.
have it by the chains.
So no mage hand book carrier then.
No mage hand.
Yeah, sorry.
Homunculus though?
It's a big book.
I mean, I'll carry it. Doesn't bother me. I'm a wet rat.
Don't you have a bag of
Did
holding?
you, just before you take the book, do you say the words?
No.
No,
Yes,
absolutely
Klaatu
not.
brought
Even
it.
if it has
Ooh.
universe.
Absolutely
You're
not.
good, Bambi, and I'm bad, Bambi.
Good little baby. Good baby. Good baby.
I
My dude, Klaatu, Barada, Nikto.
All right. I don't suppose we have a special way of storing it. What did you have in mind, Bambi?
I was gonna strap it to the steel defender.
Okay.
Smart.
Like attaching a pearl to
Yes, Molly.
yeah, Molly.
Most of us got that reference. That's
Donkey.
We need to get Brittany in on this.
Okay.
Rock and stone forever.
Stone.
Rock and stone.
And
Stone.
The sequel to that, Deep Gnome Galactic.
I'm glad.
Oh yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
There.
But it's all just like jewelry making.
Well, I have to admit, Bambi, I am very surprised that we got the book that easily, and I think that's a great idea, strapping it to the Steel Defender. So.
It's just a book. Just a normal book.
It's a very
Yes.
spooky book. Don't.
Yeah,
It's not.
made out of human flesh and written in blood. Yes, like the Necronomicon.
Are you sure you're good guys? Because one of you is a were-rat, and you guys are like taking a book made of human flesh with...
Never said I was.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
would like to
I actually
prove
don't want
a
it.
point to be
It's
like,
these guys.
ooh,
Look
look,
at
we
me.
fought through a spooky crypt, we did all the cool stuff, but nothing changed. What the fuck? And we have a book. There you go.
That's
Maybe
what I mean.
don't give it to her though, because we don't
I love
fully
it.
trust her,
Love it.
because maybe she wants that book.
this is when the
Yeah.
book turns the.
The point
Spoilers.
is that we are trying to demonstrate that we have followed directions because I am bad at doing that.
Is
Like,
the-
here's the corruption.
It's true. I will admit that bringing the Yeti head back would not be as exciting as a cursed book of miracle. That does actually look like.
What if we bring
did
both
something.
back?
We could do it.
Sure.
I like...
I'm pretty sure the book is.
I like Bambi using the dentist system here. Step 1, demonstrate value, right? And then if you can get close to her, engage physically. Then maybe she's got more quests for you. Nurture dependence. Then you just leave because your adventures neglect entirely. Oh,
Entirely.
neglect emotionally, yeah, right.
Yeah,
Inspire,
neglect-
hope, separate entirely.
Right, entirely. That's it.
It is an interesting
It's so
situation.
long since I saw that. Oh my god.
I mean,
But
I
you
think
know,
the first.
if I just next time, guys, before we talk to her, I know I flexed a bit last time. It didn't quite work. Should I take my shirt off this time? What do you think?
Go for it.
I actually no.
I
I
obviously
listen.
don't know what I'm talking about anymore, so.
Yeah, it would kind of be weird, you know, if I'm holding a thing with like human skin and then like my human skin is out. It's a little.
You're not human.
She's in the were-rats.
Do you,
Oh, okay, never mind. Moving on.
Is
I mean, she is a
Good.
druid. She might be into the animal thing.
It's funny, she doesn't look Druish.
A druish princess.
is
Princess.
is the book being on the Steel Defender going to make this some sort of full Metal Alchemist situation?
Potentially.
It could.
True.
Only one way to find out.
Have not seen it.
There we go. We're safe. We're safe. It's
Okay,
better to
that's good.
just have.
I don't watch
something
anime.
something non-living.
It's so good.
You should watch Food Wars.
Just
The one
make
you
us
should.
care.
Oh no.
worse.
Don't
that
care
an
about
anime?
any of it.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. It's about chefs going to a cooking school, and they have to have like food
And weird
battles.
stuff happens.
Some weird stuff happens. Yeah.
Yeah, as per anime.
Well, you know how excited you get about food. They show that, but in an anime version.
Okay, that's just not good for me, man. I really can't be watching a show like that.
The recipes are amazing.
It's like I'm afraid this will awaken something.
It's better not awaken
Look at the
anything in
Same
me.
way. What? Huh? What? Who? How? What are you guys watching? Don't ask me.
Uh-oh, I heard a die roll. That's not good.
That was me. Sorry, I just.
Does it take 3 days for us to get back or something?
Yeah, we're gonna try to leave.
8 hours back to Kaldahar.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
okay. Can we have a long rest before we get to Kaldahar? 'Cause
Outside the veil in that little cavern that we did earlier.
Yeah,
You guys just had a long rest like 20 minutes ago.
we did.
We're tired, man. It's a long day.
We took a long rest to
I
get back
have-
in and talk.
You guys went into the veil, went, ooh, spooky, and then left, and then had a long rest and went back in, talked to Kresselack. Now you're leaving again. And you're like,
I wanna
you need a long
very
rest.
Yeah, that
clear.
wasn't exactly
We
how
were
it
not. It was not ooh spooky. We got our asses fucking kicked.
No, it was the Yeti kicked our ass. Nothing else has kicked our ass.
Well, the
Yeah,
Mr.
but yeah,
Toad
that's
sort of
what we
did.
And we're fine.
No, I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he
Just
sort of hit
Toad
you.
Like 10 points of damage. That was
Thoughts
not
and
good.
prayers fucked him up.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the spooky
Well,
thing also
it's
hurt
fair.
Daryleth a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I am a little
Ahem.
screwed up. But if you want to just hurry our way over, that's fine. That's fine.
You guys can't take a long rest unless you wait
a whole night.
A day?
Sorry.
16 hours.
Fine,
So,
fine.
We
Yeah, let's
just
just
woke
go.
up and came in.
yeah.
Okay. If it is possible for us to make our way back, then yes, we will just go straight to Kaldahar with the book.
Okay.
Ding.
I gotta roll.
So on the way, as we're
Yeah,
walking there, we're
guys.
going to say, we just discussed this. Okay, so obviously if there is some sort of corruption at the World Tree or whatever the hell it's called.
Kaldahar. The tree is called Kaldahar, but it's also the name of
Kaldahar.
the city. Yeah.
All right, the city of Kaldahar.
Or town. Village. Village, that's the word I'm looking for. Hamlet? Thorpe.
Hamlet. That
the
would have made
form
more
of
sense.
the tree.
Ham.
There we
Um,
go. Hamlet.
we'll see if the book.
Tree or not to tree? That is the question.
We'll see
Village
if
is
the book
noble of
is
the mind,
enough
so for the
to
slings
Suffer
and
the
placate
slings
or
and
do
arrows
it.
of
Although I
outrageous
suspect
fortune,
Bambi is correct.
arms against the sea of troubles,
just gonna
and I
send us-
opposing in them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Die to sleep no more. Sorry.
To sleep,
Go ahead.
to
You see, I just
die.
want to keep saying, man, we really
No
need to
more.
just make it a hard team. It would just make everything make more sense, you know?
Chance to dream.
Bird Squad!
I
I know
there's
exactly.
rub in that sleep of death with teams.
Are there enough, like,
I
differences
got to be
between
Hamlet in
bard
school
classes?
because all the boys in my class never
no.
wanted to be Hamlet until they could sword fight. So I never got to do any of the fighting scenes, but I fucking carried that. I carried every act.
That's not a good
I'm
thing.
so
The teacher was like, Brittany
excited
again,
right
and I was
now.
like, yes, I will.
I'm so excited. I get to.
Kill a
Ironically,
team.
also, I was Othello, and I just did not fit at all.
That doesn't sound right.
So,
Well, it was a all white school, I assume. So.
no, it wasn't. It just
Well,
nobody
that's
wanted to
even
look at
worse then.
it. It's tragic.
Hey, can y'all make a
Ah, shit.
survival check since you're trying to get back and not get lost?
Not so bad.
Put out the light, and then I. That was my favorite line because he turns out the lights, and he talks about killing his wife, Desdemona.
17
She
for
was
me.
fucking wild.
9.
I only wanted one.
Oh, okay.
We'll go with 17.
17?
So apparently Marcus Wren was leading the survival check, which has never happened before, but cool. Cool. That's all right. Yeah, you guys do not get lost. You come across large tracks in the snow.
Hello, nature, Bambi. Do you want to take a look at that?
We disbelieve in the tracks and move on.
Oh, nice. I substitute your reality with my own.
A critical failure. Yep, let's ignore the tracks.
Ah, this is like a.
What are those owl tracks? Okay, never mind then.
Owl tracks.
Weren't there tracks that?
Creature?
What was Richard's character's
failure.
name? Do you remember?
The first one?
Yeah,
Sen?
Sen. Yeah, weren't there like tracks that like randomly disappeared for him?
Yeah, and
Did you not figure that out?
Did we not talk about? No, what
Did you
happened?
not figure out that you met the guy who could fly?
What does that have to do with Sen's background, though? That's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
Because that traumatized him for some reason. So I guess it's unrelated.
Well, the person who killed his instructor could also fly.
Oh.
Yeah, see, we didn't know that part. So
No.
okay.
Yeah.
So we met the guy who could fly, who created those tracks, but we didn't realize.
I mean,
the
if
backstory
Sen
of
had met him, he probably would have figured out that that was the guy who killed his instructor. But, you know,
Fair.
the guy who you helped, well, one of you helped get the soul of a red dragon.
Yes.
Oh, it was that guy. That's right. That's true. Yes.
Yeah, he's not a good guy, but he's not a bad guy per se, but he's not a good guy.
Goody little two
I
shoes.
don't recall.
Yeah, you weren't there.
I know.
For the
it
first
was-
time. You were there for the second time.
Mm-hmm.
You fought
As a gnome,
the dragon, yeah.
and I was a gnome with a southern accent.
So you guys
Different
ignore the
attitude.
tracks, eh?
Did I do Scottish or Irish for that? I think Irish.
You tried one.
I
Tried,
I tried to
You-
both, didn't I? Told you. How do I get into this accent?
All right. Well,
Irish
this creature has advantage to smell you, and that's what it's going to try and do. So,
Oh, it's gonna smell us.
I'm glad there's only owls here.
what absolutely
In my
smelled
other
you?
D&D campaign I
Didn't-
play,
Didn't Laura tell us that owls don't have noses? Didn't we learn that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something?
That's true. I believe that is true. Yes. I do recall that fact. though.
That's not a
Actually,
gorilla fact.
Not a gorilla
Owls.
fact, but it devils. I don't know that that was me though. I don't like.
I think it
wouldn't they
was you.
want to smell?
They're prey?
No, they're just totally based
Yeah.
on sight, and their
Weird.
flight is almost totally silent.
doesn't
I saw this thing where they filmed like
smelling
various
affect-
birds flying,
Various birds.
and the owl flight was like no noise. It was amazing.
Oh no.
There's no
That was me,
snow
sorry.
version? Is there no snow version? There's just grass,
Again,
stone,
instead of
sand,
dice.
water. This one's blank. Well, I guess that's snow.
It's all pitch white, you know.
I'm just
When you walk outside,
I'm just getting.
it's the snow just right, and you're like, oh damn.
I'm just stretching my rolls. That's
Stretching your rolls.
just getting ready.
What?
Just getting ready to roll.
Get the bad roll. No, you gotta get all the good rolls out or all the bad rolls out. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no, that went on the
Good
keyboard.
rolls and bad rolls. Sometimes you need both, and that's D&D.
I want some
No,
crescent rolls.
I'm not even the bard of the group, and I feel like I've just been so musical tonight. I don't know
That's
why.
what I keep saying. Like, we're always singing. We should just go bard.
I'll be bards. Could you imagine just constant support?
No, we've been tapping.
No, I inspire you.
Yeah.
Inspire
You raise me up.
Oh, did I ever tell you the story of that at my wedding? That song in my wedding? It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. I'll tell you off stream, just in case.
Boop, boop,
Uh,
boop, boop, boop. There's all your characters.
oh,
We have-
boop.
We have no terrain because it's snow.
Your snow terrain.
Open your back door, baby.
Yeah.
Could load
Your
just snow.
angels will show
couldn't
you
I
my
did
key.
make a few, didn't I?
I love all his songs. They're so good. I can't wait for more episodes.
Mhm.
I don't want to spoil by listening to the soundtrack. Or
I know.
even though I have it.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
I feel like we know what happens.
Maybe. I don't know. They might have changed. They might change a bit.
They did change a little bit, but I don't think they're going to change it
They
that
have
much.
to change a little bit because good old Tibby boy isn't in there.
Yeah.
They didn't start with the mind flayers and the fun, the shenanigans.
I was telling David that I started listening to their first campaign that they recorded again, just because of fun. And I forgot that certain people were there at the beginning.
Good.
The first like 20 episodes have really bad audio, and they weren't allowed. To
I
put their
liked
video
it though.
art.
I liked that when they got excited and it got all crackly.
Yeah, it was like, oh my ears.
Oh, this is taking a while
I
to
love
load,
it.
eh?
Yeah.
That
Ah,
sounds good.
Here we go. What's this?
rock and stone.
Rock
The good old Geek and Sundry days.
stone.
I still
Alright,
have my
we
mug from back then.
Mm.
I think it's in here. It's
What
up
the
there.
hell is that thing? Oh, it's the
Stone.
robot.
I love when Ashley was first on Blind Spot and she had the mug in there.
Yep.
She was like, I play a gnome cleric, and I was just like, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Like, she's the only reason I watched Blind Spot.
Everybody? No,
She's-
I'm missing
yeah,
Marcus.
that's fair.
Where's Marcus?
Although Jamie Alexander.
Marcus is leading all, so
yeah, she's good.
that's gonna be that's gonna be the thing that we do.
Toot
Today.
toot magic flute, my friends.
Maybe you want to put some clothes on if you want to continue fighting evil today.
You know the dude that makes the New York Times crossword puzzles? All the like tattoos and the puzzles in that show. At least like,
Oh.
and it was very focused on that like the first few seasons. I actually liked that part. I was always like, yeah, solve the puzzle, and I would try to like solve it for them.
Okay.
I watched part of the first season though.
This
but-
creature is not stealthy, so
Oh. Okay.
sucks to suck, but I better make sure the grid lines up properly.
That's a.
Yeah, the grid does line up properly. Awesome. I just
So
need
he's
to change
actually
it.
4 squares big. Thank you. All right.
He's 4 scores big, yeah. Yeah, he comes lumbering around from this rock like, I smell you.
Well, you too.
Do we?
Yeah, do
Yeah.
we?
What's
Do you smell him? No, it's too cold.
Fair. Even in my warm boots?
That doesn't, it doesn't stop you from not being able to smell because it's cold.
Need a nose warmer.
What is it?
Yeah, you need,
I
what?
tolerate, though.
what is what?
What is that creature? Do we know what it
4
is?
square thing.
You
Four
can
square thing.
roll a nature check, probably.
Not me. I'm not great at
I
it.
critically failed the last time, but
Okay.
All right. I just want to roll initiative and attack.
Yeah, let's roll initiative.
Yeah, he looks.
I got a 19 this time.
We already talked our way out of one catastrophe.
14.
18 for me.
Anybody who rolls 10 or better can definitely identify it's some kind of troll.
That's what I thought.
Did anybody get 20 or better? No, it
I
doesn't.
No.
only rolled initiative.
No, I got a 19.
You can
On
roll
nature?
an initiative.
I rolled an initiative as well.
No, I did get the. I did.
Is
nature.
it investigation?
No,
Nature
what?
roll.
Nope. Not investigation. Nature?
Nature. Okay. I got a 11. Ding ding.
Some kind of troll.
It's me, I'm Mario. Woohoo!
Who's first?
Not me.
I think it was
I don't
Derelith,
have
right?
Marcus Wren's initiative.
I got 18. 18.
18, great. Okay. It's gonna go first. The children at the start of its turn. Okay. Well, it's daytime. It can move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Marcus.
Oh, motherfucker.
Hello, Peter.
Marcus, my old friend.
It's got
Stalk
reach.
you again.
He is gonna make 3 attacks, 2 with his claws and 1 with its bite.
Goodbye, everyone.
So 2 claw attacks.
You're fine.
Well, that's a that's gonna miss. But I rolled a 22 on that one, so that's
That
gonna
hits,
hit.
yeah.
So you take 10 slashing damage
Okay.
and 9 cold damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw because it's so cold.
+3.
Nope.
You're gonna get a frostbite with that frostbite.
15.
15 is a success.
Yes.
All right, Banby.
Yes.
I'm shooting it with a firebolt.
Sounds good.
Can we
That is
tell
a
it's a
26
troll
to
now
hit.
that it's in our face?
I mean, yeah, you knew it was a troll, but nobody rolled 20 or better to know what kind of,
What
like,
kind?
you know, there's
Okay.
there's different kinds of trolls. Trolls adapt to their
Right.
environment because of their
Okay.
regeneration. That's definitely a hit, Banby.
Excellent. That is 9 damage.
9 fire damage.
Fire
yes.
damage.
Yeah, that's what's important.
Like jamming right now.
I feel like I'm in The Witcher.
Yeah, right?
This song is called The Wild Hunt.
Yeah. We're all like, oh, I know this one.
Bambi, anything else? That's an action.
I am going to stick my hand in my bag and pull out a vial of Alchemist's fire,
Ooh, very excellent
Nice.
choice.
and just and
Excellent.
hold that.
Okay. Marcus Wren.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation and light his crotch on fire.
That's not how that works.
Damn
Eric.
it! I was gonna. I need
Your
some sort of
spell
fire.
says
I
It
need
says
to-
it has to be an unattended object usually.
It's not attended.
Yeah, who's staring at the crotch while they're fighting? Not me.
I feel like. All right. I'm gonna longsword him
In the crotch?
in the crotch. Wait, hold on. Do I have something better?
You instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. None of those things are his growing.
I'm pretty sure scoring is a campfire. I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Might have, like chlamydia or something. He might be burning down there. You don't know.
Yeah.
He might be doing him a favor. Cured. Could you imagine if you were a bard that cured STDs?
21 to hit.
21 absolutely hits. I mean, remove disease is pretty easy in Forgotten Realms. Genuinely, Ed Greenwood's been like, yeah, that's not a problem here because people could just pay to have shit cleared up with magic. That's why I made a paladin who fucked around a lot because he could just cure himself. Like, paladins are immune to disease after level 3 or whatever it is. So
12 damage.
that's pushing it. 12 damage. 12 slashing damage. Very nice.
Slash slash.
He also prayed to himself a little bit because he was pretty...
As my bonus action, I'm gonna bardically inspire Xanon.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Derelith fell.
I'm gonna cast a second level. I'll cast Guiding Bolt using a second level slot.
Sounds good.
All right. That's not so good. 13 to hit.
That misses.
No. Oh well. In that case, that's all I do. Yeah, that's all. That's I don't really want to do another bonus action. Thank you.
All right, the troll's gonna go again, and then it's Xanon's turn. I mean, Marcus did the most damage to it, so we're gonna attack Marcus again.
Motherfucker.
But it's just gonna try and bite you. That's a 16.
Nope.
Okay, it misses.
Just a little bit of teeth is okay, but not too much.
Scalen's not good for us. We're so weird now.
You know, I never once. I mean, we had bards in our party, but no one ever tried to fuck anything ever. And then Critical Role happened, and everybody thought bards have to try and fuck everything they see for some reason. Xanon, it's your turn.
Had a really bad, traumatic bard that I played. Did not try to fuck anything. Did try to kill everything though. She was messed up. It was great. But yeah. So you know me. I'm gonna do my little bop bops. 'Cause that's what I love.
Bop is it bop bop? Yeah.
Officer Bop Bop. Officer Crappy. Did you see that?
It was like
Yeah,
a-
that's not
rolled-
good.
No, I rolled, but it didn't do anything.
I see a 3 plus 6 is a 9.
I saw a 9.
It's in the log.
But it never popped up on my screen.
Weird.
Okay. Well, I assume that doesn't hit, I guess.
No.
Time for another hit. Oh, see, now it rolled.
Well, that hits.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not doing the math on my screen magically.
25 you got.
Yeah, it was 25.
25! Okay, cool. I'll roll some damage on that. Oh, there it is.
6.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
When you punch it, where is it? You take 9 points of cold damage.
I don't take cold damage because I'm a Goliath.
Oh,
You're immune to cold?
I think so. Or resistant? Let me see. Hold on.
yeah, she actually has some special stuff with cold specifically. So
I have something. Hope I'm not mixing up two of my characters.
also possible.
I don't think players. There's only one thing that you can be. Only Wanty pure.
Oh, yeah, I have
Bloods.
resistance to cold damage, so it's
Yeah,
not.
so you take 4 cold damage.
There you go. Boom.
Still
'Cause
worthwhile.
I'm mountain born. Motherfucker. Okay, 4 points. See, that's
Yeah,
doable.
because Goliaths weren't as good of a choice as half orcs. So they're like, we need to give them something to make them worthwhile.
I like them.
I mean, I love Goliaths.
I can keep
They're-
punching, right?
Yeah, if you want a key point or you want a martial arts, go for it. Yeah.
Martial arts in it.
All right,
Yeah,
one more
no
attack.
key point on this fool. Yet. 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Yes.
7 points of damage.
Okay, 7 points
So
of
coming
damage.
back with an uppercut. I don't care if it hurts me again.
You don't take damage the second time.
Nice.
Yeah.
The cold never bothered me anyway. Say it, say uppercut.
We're back to Banby.
Let it troll. Let it troll.
I have a combat question. If I handed this alchemist fire, which is 4 pounds, to Kelemvor, and Kelemvor flew it over top the troll's head and dropped it, would I still have to make a ranged attack?
Of course, yeah.
Would I have some sort of advantage because it's so close?
No.
Not quite.
I'll just throw it. I'll just throw it.
I trust you.
You got
Give
this.
me a 1-2.
Wait, what's my range? Oh no. Is this just a flat D20 for me to throw it?
You add your dexterity bonus.
Dex. Yeah,
Okay.
it's flat D20 plus dex.
The only way to become proficient in these items is take the Tavern Brawler feat for some reason, because then you
Like
become
you?
proficient in improvised weapons.
21.
Well, it's gonna hit, yeah.
And
Yeah.
that doesn't hurt me.
The small folk are known for being good at throwing things.
So on a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each turn.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It
that's
can-
good.
Check this out. Oh, look, he's on fire. And In fuego.
In fuego, you say.
So we're 1d4 fire.
4.
At the start of his turn, right? Does he take some now and then also at the start of his turn?
Let me look and see what it actually says. At the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Well, at the start of his turn, he will take 4 fire damage.
Thank you.
Very useful.
He can use
Anything
his
else?
action. He can use his action to
Put it out.
yeah, but that's a dexterity check.
Yeah, it's pretty punishing, but 1d4 is not a ton of damage.
No, it's
And
only a
it screws up his
DC 10
regeneration.
dexterity check
We'll
too,
see.
to be fair.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
but it
see.
messes up his regeneration. That's the important part.
Yeah, I do that, and that was it. That was my action, and that I'm done.
Okay. Marcus Wren. Marcus, you take 10 cold damage.
Okay.
Holy crap.
The opposite of tempting.
He's very cold.
Very cold.
You should warm me up. Run
Yeah.
away.
If I heat my sword, will that take away the cold damage because of the proximity to me?
You know, Eric, there's only one way to find out.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay. I assume trolls have really high HP.
He doesn't
Not
look
if we
that
keep
big.
lighting him on fire.
Oh, it's gonna try and put him to sleep, but if it's too early, I'm just gonna hit him.
Well, you might have to wait a little bit.
I'm gonna hit him. You know what? I'm gonna light my sword on fire. Why not?
With
Heat.
what?
Heat metal.
If you cast heat metal in your sword, you take damage.
Wouldn't it just be the blade, not the hilt?
You go ahead and
The
read that
blade
spell.
and the hilt
bud.
still.
You go ahead and read that spell. The person holding the object. Now you can use it to hit people. Like fire giants will cast heat metal on their weapons because they're immune to fire.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm just
Pick the
gonna hit him with
weapon
my
up and then
sword.
Throw it to the troll to catch.
That
Yeah,
troll is
and-
naked, right?
Kidding, don't do that. Don't do that. It's terrible.
He's got like a loincloth, you know.
He has a
some
loincloth.
reason they're
Some,
modest.
It's not a metal one though.
but I can't light it on fire with
chainmail
prestidigitation.
bikini, Eric.
But I can't light his loincloth with
No,
prestidigitation.
you can't use a cantrip to light somebody on fire, unfortunately. No.
Just asking. Okay, I'm
No.
gonna hit him with my sword.
No, you don't have to worry about that because he's
Rider
already
with
on
a cane
fire.
On the blow.
He
Just
is
have to
already
get
on
like-
fire.
He's already on fire.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Okay.
Cool. Solid game.
27 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, is that a net 20? Do you had 8
No,
to
that was 19. It's 8
my
to
gosh.
8. Yeah, it's 8.
Oh my gosh.
28. That's not the right one. That was the right one. 7 damage.
Okay.
I go night night soon.
I'm aware. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. No one else needs to be in.
Get away from him! My God!
I will bardically inspire. Who do I want? Dareleth. Because he's
You.
yeah.
Okay. Well, Darelith is next.
What does the bardic inspiration do again?
You can add a D8
A
at this
D8.
level
Yeah.
to a D20 roll you make before you know the result. You can choose to roll when you roll the D20, or you can choose to roll after you roll the D20.
All right, well, I don't want to miss this time. So I'm going to fire a regular guiding bolt using the D8. So I'll roll the D8 first.
Okay.
Thank you. I feel inspired. Roll. Oh, no. 1. Okay, crap.
It's snowing in game. I just rolled and it's snowing.
Ooh. I'm very cold.
Okay, so I had a +7, so that's probably going to hit. All right, so now I actually roll the hit, which is a guiding bolt.
Watch him rolling that 20.
Oh,
My back
okay,
just
I
hurt.
needed that. Okay, so I rolled an 11, but plus
18.
With Marcus standing there, 18 just hits. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the inspiration, Marcus.
Yeah.
And I hit him for 14.
Wow, that's really good. 14 radiant damage.
Radiant damage. Yes.
And now he's glittering and glowing.
Right.
Nice.
So the next person who hits him
Sparkly
gets
glow.
Yeah. Anything else, Darylith?
No, that is it.
All right, the troll goes. He takes 4 fire damage.
Rude. Okay, that's good.
And then he goes, well, on second thought, maybe we just, go our separate ways.
Kill him!
I already used a vial of Alchemist fire on you. You know how expensive that is?
All right, then I'm going to eat your fucking bud.
Bannon just goes, night night.
All right, 2 claw attacks against the bard.
Oh, man.
You could have
Oh
moved!
my god.
That's a 24 to hit, so
Oh,
that
no.
is...
Yeah, that hits.
7 slashing, and... Wow, I rolled really 5 cold damage, and I need you to make a constitution save.
7, 8,
That's
9,
12
10,
damage,
11,
Eric.
12. Yep.
So you're at 2 hit points.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, Eric, move!
No!
Surprised, actually.
Sorry, Constitution, you said?
Yeah.
I like how he doesn't want to move because he's like, but then he gets an attack of opportunity. But that's 1 attack versus 3.
Oh, not 20.
Okay. Then he just goes. He just
23.
starts walking away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does that mean that Marcus gets to have an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, he does provoke. Yeah.
Oh, Marcus, go if you're still
Wait,
alive.
do I get to swipe at him before he walks away, or do I have to crossbow him?
No. Before he walks away.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will
It's
hit him.
as he leaves the square.
All right.
For no swiping.
Oh, shit. Where?
You were practicing rolls, bro.
I know it went across my keyboard, but I got 23 to hit.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you have advantage. Can you roll again? Because you have advantage on that roll.
Okay.
Yeah, he's glimmering.
It does use up the advantage.
Ooh.
So
18 plus 26.
That was even better. All right. Well,
you hit. Yeah.
That's what. Get this dice.
I literally just read today about having monsters like, well, you can have them parlay with your party, and I'm like, all right, let's try and see what happens.
11 damage.
Fool, he just attacked us. He didn't even try to talk.
11.
No. Once they've
To be
taken a
fair,
bunch
we
of
were, like,
damage.
Oh.
Parlay.
On like the troll, we were like pretty on site. We're like, we're gonna fuck this dude.
Yeah.
Last
I
guy,
do-
we were like,
I do
no, tell
concur.
us your life story.
I do
Well,
concur
he
with Bambi's opinion. The Alchemist fire was quite expensive, so yes, he's dying.
He must die. 11 slashing.
Yeah, he took it.
Okay.
Xanon,
That's
it's
the line that's when you make us waste resources.
Xanon's turn. I mean, you chose to use those spells in the Alchemist fire. He didn't do that.
That is true.
Okay,
That is true.
so I know he ran away, but I'm
It's
gonna
like
just
getting
go
mad
run
at somebody
already.
for you picking them up in your car.
Yes.
You're like, well, you didn't have to pick me up.
Can I move me? Yeah.
You spent the gas.
I'm back.
I mean, Xanon can probably make it. Xanon's really fast.
Okay. You know me. I'm gonna throw my punches.
Mhm.
Here we go. Punch number 1. That's a 15 hit.
That misses.
Ooh.
Next one.
Wait. Oh. You're still inspired, aren't you?
Inspiration. Yeah, you're right. Well, the next one's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
5 points of damage. It's
5
just-
points damage,
Damn,
and you
back of the head.
take 1 second.
I'll take it.
Yeah, the ice hits.
8 points of cold damage, reduced to 4.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotta punch again!
Eric, are you okay?
I dropped some dice. It's cool.
You're having a lot of trouble with your dice today.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Going again.
8
8
damage.
points of damage.
Yep.
And then, do I want to do a key point and do another thing?
I mean, didn't you already just decide
I just
that?
did 3. No, I did my 2 normal ones.
Right.
Then martial arts, right?
Didn't you miss the first one? No. What?
Yeah, I missed the first one.
Xanon? Yeah. You can't make the
Oh, yeah.
third attack and then decide to use the key point to make a fourth, right? Like, it's you either make
Yeah,
the
the
one
third
or you
one.
make the 2, so.
Got it. So that's what I did then.
Okay.
And then
Pretty good.
So, just beating with this troll. I'll be like, get back here, motherfucker. We're not done with you.
That's why when you give monks the sentinel feat, it's real fucking broken.
Yeah, I'm just like, when do I end? Because sometimes I'm like, I'm done, and you're like, but you have another turn. I'm like, oh, I do. Just keep punching and punching,
Bambi.
Perfect timing because my whole thing just froze. So I'm back.
Oh,
Nice.
Bambi, I'm here. I'm gonna shoot it with another firebolt.
All right.
Nice.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that's an 8. I got a 1 on one of the dice. That's 8 fire.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I will roll the damage for his turn now.
Okay. And
that's
after you is Marcus.
4.
All right.
Wait, before no, I have not.
After him. After you. But
Yeah.
it's still your turn.
The Steel Defender hasn't tried to hit him this whole time.
Can you move that far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 45 feet away, right?
Is it? 1, 2, 3,
40 feet. 40
5,
feet.
40 feet.
8. Probably not. Speed, exactly 40 feet.
Well, then there you go. Okay, yeah.
Cool. And he's gonna do
Force empowered rend.
a force empowered rend. How did you guess? +4 to hit.
The Steel Defender
That's
takes
a 16.
16 misses, but he still takes 12 cold damage.
Oh my baby boy.
I'm sorry, no, 16 hits. 16 just hits.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Yeah, 12 cold damage to him.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2 damage first. That is 9
Nine? Oh, that's
damage.
really good.
And you said 12?
12 cold, yes. This troll is rather fucked up.
Good. I did roll that 4 for him to take damage on his turn.
On his turn, yeah, he goes after Derelith.
Okay, cool. I'm done now.
All right. Marcus Wren. Then Derelith is next.
I'm debating whether I should put him to sleep or if I should heal myself, and I feel like
Heal yourself? Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Kill him. We'll kill him. He's close to death.
fine. I will use a potion of healing. Wait, is it potion of healing? Yeah.
As you're healing yourself, Xanon yells to you, "Hey Marcus, how do you stop an internet troll? You see, there are memes of production." And you're like, what the fuck is an internet?
What's an internet? I should have. 4 plus 2. 4 plus is 6. I get 6 health back. 6.
That's good. That's a good number.
6. No, it's not, because I took 10 cold damage last time.
That's why I was like, that's a good number.
I mean, it's more than 0, which is what you were going to
Pretty
have.
sure you literally took like 30 points of damage in the last 2 turns.
Wow. I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Derelith fell.
Our diagonal moves, do they count as twice? Like
No.
movement? Or no? Okay. All right.
That's
So
Star
I'll go
Wars.
1, 2, 3.
Actually,
4,
I'm
5.
able to change the measurements in this, and I've got it set to 5e.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. So I move 30 feet towards the troll, and then I will fire a Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Best
Nice.
spell ever.
Get off
Okay.
my
So
lawn.
first bolt,
That thing Warlock's been doing.
16.
That misses because there is someone in your way.
Don't.
I
Okay. And then
Enemies that have an ally between you and that, or that have an ally between you and them, get +2 AC.
Oh.
and my second bolt is a 7, so I missed twice. That's
Ooh.
my whole turn.
You probably
Okay.
would have killed it, but
Yep.
now it's its turn. It takes, what was the damage, Bambi?
4.
Another 4. This is some bullshit.
4 fire damage.
This is some bullshit. It uses its action to put itself out.
Roll that DC
And
10.
that's correct. That's a nat 20. So
Ooh,
it
so
puts
yeah, he
itself
finally
out.
puts himself out. Yeah.
And he goes, now let's be reasonable about this, all right, ladies. I was just out looking for a snack. I thought you looked good.
We do look good. Thank you.
Very tasty. There's no reason, this has to end in somebody I get the head cut off, right?
Fuck you, troll! Fuck you!
While I'm holding on to him, I want to be like, you really think I look like a snack? Because honestly, there's this druid lady I'm like really trying to get with, right? You think I could look like a snack
Oh
to
my
her?
god, just kill me already.
Better than that.
This whole discussion. Yeah, that was bad advice with the creatures talking back.
I like it. I like it.
I want to parlay with him every time.
Yep.
You're gonna take like that kind of like, advice from a troll, like whether or not a druid, like how to. Well, the way I would go about it, obviously, is when I'd invite him back to my lair.
And I need him.
Good enough advice, maybe I'd let him live. You never know.
You know, show her my collection of rotting heads, and you know.
This one's a rare one.
Ladies love a good head, I think. You know, I've heard something like that. I don't know.
It can't
Laugh on air.
it can't outrun you, so Xanon, you can attack it, and I mean you're gonna kill it. But do you guys kill it, or do you
Decapitate
We
it?
just knock him out.
you just knock him out and move on?
No.
That pelt looks mighty fine.
I want to know from the group first before I do my finishing terrible joke. Am I knocking him out? I feel like we don't need to kill him, but like we really need to beat the shit out of him and teach him a lesson.
I said kill him. He heard me a lot.
Yeah. That's one. Maybe what are you thinking?
I'm fine with
I'm
knocking
thinking,
him
I
out.
don't want to waste my turn. Hurry up.
I'm fine with knocking him out.
Alchemist fire is very expensive.
I'm fine with knocking him out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 2 for knocking out, 1 for killing. Okay, it's 3 for knocking it out, because
Damn
I
it.
think this will be fucking hilarious. So, let's hope I land a hit.
I mean, you don't have to roll. You're just gonna you
I
have
don't?
enough
Okay, then,
attacks.
oh man.
I mean, what are the odds? What happens if you somehow miss your 4 attacks? Is that Bambi kills him on her turn? Like you guys are gonna miss. Like you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential 9 attacks potentially before his next turn. Like
Ready to knock him out. So, I'm gonna say, hey, why did the troll fall back with his army? Come on, take a guess, come on.
The troll's not having it.
Come on. No? Okay. Well, he didn't want to be ogre run by the enemy. He's gonna headbutt him.
Oh, that's
And
so
drop.
offensive. So offensive. That's such humanoid humor.
And I just brush my hands and walk away, and I toss a fucking potion of healing to Marcus.
Woo!
Jesus Christ, heal yourself, man. You're looking like me out there.
Look, I can heal you. You don't need to keep using potions.
Okay. Yay, even better.
Just
Okay,
give
fine,
the
I'll take
potion
it
back.
back.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
throw it back.
Haha!
All right. I'll roll a spell.
How far away are you? I might miss it.
Good grief.
I get it. Like bright fucking red in the middle of white. I think I
Yeah.
see
Did
it.
that actually knock the troll out? I guess that's the more important question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a very thick skull. I used to break boards with this. Axe.
All right. I do a cure
Got
wounds
a
on
good forehead.
Marcus.
Not quite a 5 head, but
And next week,
And
you know, the return to Kaldahar.
all right.
yeah, that was fun, guys.
Good times.
Look at me not dying in fights now.
Eric-
You guys
Eric,
are, like,
adjust your
busting me
hit
up.
points by
Eric,
10.
yeah, Eric
Yeah,
decided to
I
really.
did. I did already did.
Okay.
I will. As we leave the fight, I will kill this troll. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
On curb stomp real quick or something.
Bye, internet.
Bye.
Bye.